Well, that wasn't very subtle. What's up, everybody? How's it going this fine Saturday evening? What's up, Zap? We had the early crew as usual. Gas Masher, Joe Ross, Phil in the Kitchen, and Franco Walker. A bunch of other people have piled in as well. Maurice Walker, Larry X, Outrageous Otis. Pianoman Rob is here. Frank, he's 78, was here early. Herbert Trouser Fancy is around. So Patrick Carden. Yes, there is a lot of light in here. Used to be really dark, actually. What's up, Big Toe? Vince UK, Spooks Woods. What's going on, everybody? How are we? If you're joining late, check the live indicator if you want to follow along in chat. If you're new here, in about an hour, we will be feeding the kitty cats some gushy food while Pianoman Rob has a new piece for us this evening, an original piece. And then we'll be getting to the VertoThermoWhoofle in about 7 minutes. And then we're just going to chill and talk and rock out. What's up, Ginger? Oh, there's cat. No, there's 4 cats there, Patrick. We have Poofers, Ronnie, Mama Pants, and Spaz. They get gushy food every Saturday evening while we listen to Rob play. So why don't we start off with our first toast, which I don't know if Craig's here, but I believe he'd appreciate this. I saw a toast to the furries of Anthracon. Apparently they raised over $100,000 for elderly doggies. So a cheers to them. Appreciate that. Oh yeah, and we got a whole shitload of Legos that came in for Lego Wednesday. That's the $900 set of Lego right there. It's a remote control crane that we're going to turn into a Johnny 5. I got the officially licensed Corvette from Lego, a free fireworks thing. There's some packages that have traveled the world and come back. 2, actually, which is interesting. Turns out. And we have oh, and we got like the moon. Oh, you can't really. Like the sun and earth and moon, like spinny planetary thingy. What the hell do you call them? I always forget they're called. The spinny things. You know that. Binky, I've been to Anthracon, not this year though. I believe I've heard of it, but not being in the furry community, like I just know some, you know. Oh, we will get there in just a moment, Miss Liz. Just in case you missed a little warning or you didn't see it on Clive or whatever's going on, next week we are starting at Clive time. So about an hour and a half earlier than usual because Clive is starting in the tattoo. So, like we did last year, I'm going to back my time up and I'm going to talk to him as well because you're here. Well, I'll message you at some point. What we can also do is if like I'm in the middle of a stream and you got time, like you let me know, we pop up StreamYard and you just like jump into the show for a little while or whatever you want to do. But yeah, like me and Clive will be talking back and forth and planning our stream times around his availability. Clive is getting a tattoo, says Dances with the Aardvarks. Not quite. He's getting paid by the tattoo. And I believe it is a tattoo, not tattoo. But, you know, I try that too. I try to sort that out as well. Some odd Bjorn, Josh Human. All right. So we got that covered, and I'll remind people later on as well. You may hear that a couple times tonight as people join later on. But for now, why don't we take our favorite phone call of the week? Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm usually sitting here by 3 o'clock anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, 4:05. Yeah, you're gonna have to call earlier next week, and probably for like the next month or so or something. Yeah, just fix your alarm. It's cool. No, that's fine. That's fine. No, I'm not paying you anymore. All right, look, I got a show. We just shut up. All right, call me later. All right, bye. Cheers, everybody. I haven't had much cannabis today at all. C2S has some Pineapple Express. This is the, what was this? Something Kush. Some variant of Kush I've had for a while. Cheers again. It's been a, what's up, Mike F? It's been a relatively chill weekend. Got past the rebuild, well, rebuilding my computer, build Ned's computer. We did the live stream where I tuned the 4090. And actually today, I actually went through and I was tuning again. So now I have like just, slight overclock, a little bit harder for overclock, and then I'm going to set up a balls out overclock for it. So that is progressing as well. So you finally bought the salt and pepper shit. Yes, I did, Captain Barrett. Absolutely. They're right there. I haven't put any salt and pepper in them yet, but yeah, we looked at them on Wednesday. Like everything showed up on Wednesday, all the new Lego stuff. So I feel physically sick, but I got some wire nuts. Well, I don't know what you're going to do with the wire nuts there, Craig Matthews, because are you trying, are you going camping and you need something to start a fire? Because, that's pretty much that. Yeah, I don't even use wire nuts on anything. I usually use the, either Wago or Vagos or the push-in ones. They don't really stack Horvac. I mean, no, actually, they do. They do actually. Yeah, I just noticed there is actually things in there. So yes, you can actually stack these. Holy shit, that's funny. I didn't even think about that, Horvac. Good call. This is a little looser. But yeah, that actually works. That's great. All right. So we'll just leave them like that then. I'm going to burn them, but I was ordered to get some by Chippy to see how shite they were. Like if you go to a Home Depot and you actually get some wire nuts, like, the quality of the wire nuts is not horrible. Like, they're better than they were, but it's still a fucking wire nut. You know what I mean? There are much better options than that. And it is always time for a VertoThermoWhoofle. The cannabis sound. Oh, Vera, I finally picked up your return package. And also, someone else's package got returned that I didn't know they hadn't gotten theirs yet. Turns out that one of the contest winners from the same time Vera's package got lost and then found and then lost and then finally traveled the planet and came back here. Someone else's $15 t-shirt got held up in VAT for a charge of like 50, 60 bucks. And then eventually I told them I would cover it, but I guess it just never got communicated. Yeah, there's Vagos around here too, but they still sell wire nuts. But yeah, so like one of the other contest winners never even got their stuff, and I didn't even know it. What's going on, Asmo? All right, let's do our VertoThermoWhoofle. Here's my woofler, the Scrufdog version. That's me crashing into the microphone because that's what we do here. All right, and it looks like that's stable. Yep. All right, good. And number one. It's pretty warm in here, so we should get some good coloring. Two. Number three. And the close up. Oh, wait, there we go. My LED strips get so angry. But they're fucking adorable. So much, like these strips up here, I actually ordered 5 more for doing the lab downstairs. And maybe 1 more up here as well. Now blow a bong hit up to compare. All right. Because I don't know that you'll really be able to see it, but here, I'll just kind of just do this. There we go. Hold on. Let me get it to the good side. If I'm going to do this, I want to get a little high from it. You know what I mean? You really can't see it. You can't really see the smoke. I guess it's just cooled off enough, in and out the lungs. I wouldn't think it's I mean, unless it's because it's really, really small. Yeah, I just oiled my beard up pretty good about an hour ago. Right. Got my iced tea of the week. Oh yeah, Patrick Carden. I actually have a video somewhere on this channel. I guess about what do you think? Probably last winter-ish. I got that thermal camera, and I have a bunch of thermal videos. One of my engine running and warming up, and you get to see the long tube headers and how they get hot, but not as hot as you think because they're ceramic coated, so that holds a lot of the heat in. I did the engine. I did some cat ones. I did a couple of cat ones. What else did I did a couple of thermal videos that are on the regular channel. But it is fun to just derp around. And then when I was overclocking the 4090, I had it tucked in with the macro lens on it, like the close-up lens, watching the connector that usually melts. I'm going to have to check that tomorrow. See how it's doing now that it's had a bunch of thermal cycles. But the regular thing I'm running now isn't the full 530 watts. It only hits about 480 watts. So, but I've noticed the difference between 480 watts on a 4090 and 530 watts with an extreme overclock is a difference of like 2 or 3 frames, maybe 4 or 5 in some games. So unless I really need some ass kicking, I'm going to run it just above stock while it's undervolted. I'm running at 975 millivolts like I run all my NVIDIA cards because that seems to be the sweet spot for them. And like 2715 megahertz and 11500 on the RAM instead of 12500 because I noticed really no difference at all on all kinds of stuff. Just minimal, less than a frame difference, so might as well run it at a more comfortable speed. See you later, DCL. Have a good weekend and a good evening. Patrick says, technology is fun. Yes, it is. It is fun. Ed Bird in here has been working with his, well, now his 3070, my old overclock 3070. He's been messing with that, having some good success with it. And I have noticed that I can push the card harder than MSI's OC scanner, but I'd be interested to see what the new NVIDIA auto overclocker would recommend for my card now. But I haven't downloaded that. That's still in beta, but I may end up downloading that soon enough. Vera says, don't wire your nuts. Yeah, you really, like, I know Steve-O did that in Jackass with the shocker thing. You know, little, like, medical pad, gel pads, and he shocked his balls. I know one other person that has done that when they had a shocker, but I'm not going to say anything about that. Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't use wire nuts, like, if you're trying to braid your nut hair. So, be careful with that. Though I will say the shock pads do actually kind of help my neck, but I don't know that they don't really relieve the pain. They just shock the shit out of your nerves so much that they just go numb for a little while, which is useful too.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary.
'Tis but a scratch.
A scratch? Your arm's off.
No, it isn't.
Well, what's that then?
And I finally remembered to bring Deoxit up for my little volume slide. So that, so that now it's not seem to clean it right up. Probably just some cat stuff, dirt and dust. What is up, Pianoman? What's up, Admiral Rascals? Oh, Chipmunk Scruff, bit of news from my girl. She's got another UTI, but antibiotics are kicking it fast. Is she home? And just working it out? Like, oh, that it fixed it within, like, I put, like, since it's got the tube on it, I basically just filled the tube and just started dripping it into the slider a little bit. And and what I did is I slid up and down. I put twisting motion, other twisting, push down, pull up, weird twist, like all kinds of stuff, and it seems to have cleaned it up quite well so far. She is home. We kept her out of the hospital this time. Good. Let her know her boyfriend says hey, and like a little bit of wow. You know, give her a little bit of oh baby, how's it going? Oh, if you don't mind. I believe Steve-O used the shocker on his... Oh, that's right. No, he did his taint. That's right. You're right, Horvath. He shocked his taint. Somebody else shocked their balls. Oh, all right. My bad. I haven't seen that in a while either. I think it got taken. Ball stains and all. Anyway. Oh, man. Why? Whoa. Why is this in top chat? What the fuck is that bullshit? Sorry if I'm missing anybody's chat. I don't know why that was in top chat. That's some bullshit. I tested my blank because of you. Entire system, including LCD, is a whole 200 watt. Tested my computer, I'm guessing C2S is. What did you use to test it? If you really want to test it, download it. The way to really test your system is download a piece of software called OCCT, and be careful because if you hit the power test, it loads your entire system, every device to 100%. And on my system, it is over 1,000 watts on an 850 watt power supply. But when I'm gaming, it's only pulling like, between, well, actually, depending on the game, anywhere between 400 and 750 watts. Tens machine. What? Kevin Hardesty. My son burned up inductors and circuit traces on his 4090. Could not be repaired. Ooh. Was it from it? Kevin, was that from it hanging? Like, did it have too much sag on it or anything? Or was it just done? That sucks. Yeah, hopefully I won't have, well, I won't have a sag issue because the card is very light and the power cable is help holding it up and the water cooling tubes are help holding it up and it is dead. The technical term for the PCB right now, the technical industry term would be dead nuts level. That is an official term. Where'd my lighter go? There it is. All right. Let's see. We are 6 minutes away from the top of the hour. Top of the hour toast. Oh yeah, but yeah, if you really want to beat the shit out of it, because like C2S, well, was that 240 watts? Was that your card or your whole system? Because if you run CD Mark, that'll stress it pretty good, but OCCT is known for destroying systems. That's why I like to use it. I mean, if we're gonna see what's up, we might as well like see what the fuck is up. And there's others tests in there to not, rock your entire system. Well supported and water cooled. Ooh, well, that sucks. What brand was it? Is it distilled water in the cooler or a mix of glycol coolants that is circulating? It's basically, distilled water with anti-organic or antibacterial, anti-fungal, stuff that makes sure life doesn't exist. And yeah, I don't think it's glycol. Glycol is more of an antifreeze. Whereas obviously this will never freeze. So, wait, wait a minute, I got that backwards. I always forget how, I don't really feel like thinking about it, but you know what I mean. But yeah, it's a lot of it's distilled water, but you have to add something in there to make sure nothing grows, as best as you can. As my power is included in rent, I do mining, and that is a good stress test. Yeah, mining is a good stress tester. The studio PC and the 3070 used to do mining. I'd mined SHIB, Doge, and Ethereum, at various times. Whole system, tower, and LED monitor. Checking with a kilowatt. Oh, okay. Nice. Okay, so I got mine sitting right there, hooked up to the computer. Actually, after tonight, when I finally shut it down, I'm going to pull it out, because at this point, I know no game I have is going to push it past, I think the highest I saw was 770 watts, which is just fine for a good 850 watt power supply, and that's a pretty good. That's the MSI MPG, which is CWT. Me and Asmo sorted out. It's a CWT power supply, so that can handle. That can run 800 watts, 850 watts, and be fine. It's not like they go aim exactly for 850. There is always overhead built in, which I saw when this thing spiked to 980 watts and it was still ramping up, and I was like, ooh, stop button. What's up, Brad's Guitar Garage? Get a bloody big cold dog up in your guts. All right. How's it going? Let's see. You're in Australia, so it's what, August where you are at this point? Because I know you're just way in the future. These Australians are just weird. But, you know. So, as far as shipping stuff goes, for contest winners at this point, anything I have, I'm only going to ship to within the States, maybe UK. Like somehow I shipped something to Germany and it actually made it, even though I was supposed to do some kind of special registration thing or something that I saw. And they're like, you need to do this. I went, what? And then it was already delivered. So I went, okay. Apparently some countries you have to do some other pre-registration postage thing, something. You wish it was August so you could have a breakfast whiskey. Oh, or is this a dry month? A dry July there, Brad? I know you, how often do you do your dry months? It seems like I see that on your channel. Not a lot, but not uncommon. You know what I mean? Spookswood system usage 179 watts. I'm not sure what the comma is or was. Oh, no, and 6 o'clock. Top of the hour toast. Cheers, everybody, for hanging out. Appreciate it. Just sitting here doing our thing, chilling. Oh, I just got the pitter piece stuck in there. There we go. So, cheers, everybody. $17.9 watts. You're on, I guess, a tablet or a very small AMD-based PC laptop. I don't know that an Intel chip could even exist under what? I mean, God, those things they're just hot all the time. That's just weed. They're we said that. Richard, what's up? Sorry. Yeah, Richard, EB. That's just weed. Here. Come on, there we go. Here we have some bubble hash. What's up, Brad? I appreciate that. There's some bubble hash there. Brad just jumped into the gaggle of goofballs. That's the thing that, like a little extra stuff there, helps support the channel. Lets us buy Legos, video games, anything we need for the channel. Helps giveaways, all that good stuff. And sorry. We also have some now and well, we're almost out, but now and later's diamonds and sauce. These are what I generally load into the dab rig and then cough for like a while. Maybe we'll get that out later. We'll see. YouTube is late telling me Scruff is live. No, Rob, I just don't think you're paying enough attention. Open your eyes, man. Check your phone. Actually, I found that my Discord server is more consistent with video releases than YouTube is, except for live streams. Like I've never gotten any of the YouTube plugins to actually throw anything out when you start a live stream. It's always when you end the live stream. Look at Brad gifting 5 gift memberships to the Gaggle of Goofballs, to Danny Deepak. I feel like I know that person. That name, Angel De La Cruz, and Origin Unknown. Appreciate that, Brad. Much appreciative for the channel. We will use it towards something good as we are now restocking the channel since we spent most of the money on Legos last week. Well, this week. last week. Yeah. I still need to buy the instructions so that this can be a Johnny 5. Here, let me show you this up close. Like, this kit itself is cool. It's a shame it's freaking, like, anywhere from, like, shipped $800 to $1,000. But let's see here. This is C2S's, like, favorite shit here, too. Yeah, it's big, baby. It's completely remote control from your from the Lego app with your phone. And it's really heavy. That's what, 4,000 pieces? 4,000 pieces, 7 motors, 2 Bluetooth battery packs, tons of functions work on it. The reason it's so expensive is, well, because it's got a ton of shit in it, but it's also a retired set. And that particular set, people that has a bunch of like if you go to Rebrickable, people will take existing sets and then repurpose them for other things. And apparently this one's pretty common because there's just so much stuff in it with all the motors that people have made multiple things. But the really common one is Johnny 5 from the movie Short Circuit. So we're going to be making, I think Johnny's about 1.5 feet tall, so about like maybe 50 centimeters, something like that. You could probably buy a real earth mover for that price, says Brett. Actually, if you kind of look around, you could probably find one, yeah, for that actual price, yeah. Hey, what's up, Ranquist? I got your logo splattered all over my cars, as it were. Appreciate that again. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do my own. Well, figure out, basically go to YouTube and go how to blah blah blah, and then get it sorted out within the next 5 to 10 minutes. This set, depending on where you look and who do you trust, is basically anywhere from $750 to $1,000 shipped, which the channel paid for. Then I also got the Corvette. That was I paid for that. I think that was like 150, something like that. Then we got I know I went over this earlier, but more people have showed up. Then we also got this to do. Didn't actually show this one. So that's cool. And that's on Wednesdays. Ooh. But yeah, we are set for a while. That, and we still have the other kits down here. That's the Doom guy from the game Doom, SpaceX crew module, a couple of Rick and Morty things, and yeah, that's it. That is not quite to scale now. I think, I don't know if they have enough pieces to make that the sun, earth, moon thing. I don't know that they have quite enough pieces to make that to full scale. They probably need a little bit of a pre-order on that one, like a little bit of heads up. I mean, I'm sure we can try. Even his buddy Dewclaw would need to restore it, yeah. I wouldn't mind, like, a bigger one. Like, I may look into, like, at some point, maybe we can do, like, on the Lego Wednesday, maybe at one day or at one time as we get through stuff. I was also thinking of buying one of those little engines that actually, like, runs. Those little tiny dudes, and then we can, like, put that together as a little series and then run it in here. Sure, it smells lovely. Well, actually, I got a window right there. Like, it's from right here, it's 3 feet. So we could just, put a fan in the window. I got some fans that would fit in the window and just suck, like, the literal exhaust out. A bong warmer? You don't really need a bong warmer. I think the bong kind of self-warms as you use it. That and I don't know that I'd really go with warm bong water since I'm usually using Cool Mint uh, mouthwash in it. And if it's bigger, I'll put that and ice in it, and that's usually way too cold, which means it's great. Matt says I always wanted a Machado set, never got one. I might get one. I might get one of these little engines or something like that. Like it just, I mean, I work on engines all the time. I got a 355 in the garage. I got to finish one of these years. Um, I mean, I've built engines in the past and I just work on engines at work. Not as much as I'd like to, but yeah, you do what you got to do. Chemical company. I know that Borg Warner makes mechanical devices of various sorts. The chemical part is new to me. You don't know what Borg Warner does besides like electrical and mechanical-y stuff. Chippy's been a bit tired on Wednesdays. That's all right. You know, you gotta take care of you. Don't even worry about us. We'll be here when you're ready. Jackson, glad to see you're still doing well. I recalled playing on your Minecraft server with your family back in 2015. Thought that name looked familiar. My tag is Caxon if you want to catch up. Yeah, let me write that down. I saw that name. I'm like, God, that looks familiar. So that would be, and yeah, there's no family anymore. But anyway, that would be when I was running a Discord server on an Acer. It was a Chromebook that was a 10-inch, had a 10-inch screen on it, like tiny, like folding Acer Chromebook was actually running a Minecraft server, and I could fit, I had it set for like 20 people. I had a bunch of like families and friends on there. That was a fun time back then. Ooh, get a Sterling motor. I've thought about getting a Sterling motor horror back. I have. Yeah, Brad's guitar barrage. It actually is somewhat a barrage of guitars, but that's a good thing. Brad says, robotics always fascinated me. Then I spent 10 years programming and maintaining Beast flatbed CNC routers. Now I'm over it. Yeah. No, when I was in high school, I got to play with the retired robotics lab that they just kind of gave up because apparently there wasn't enough interest. And in this my senior year, I passed the entire electronics course for the year in the first quarter. So then I spent the next quarter just derping around, helping people, messing with the robotics lab, and then I spent like 2 more quarters building their first like computer engineering lab. And then when I was done that, I just played Microsoft Flight Simulator 95 a lot because they bought it so that people could like see how, you know, flight simulations worked and shit. And I was like, yeah, I'll help set that up too, no problem. Just gonna have to, you know, benchmark it on every PC over the next, you know, few weeks. Or yeah, that's all I did. I actually remixed Nine Inch Nails music using something in Windows 95. I don't no idea what they had, but I actually was able to remix Nine Inch Nails music. That was weird. Borg Warner used to make auto transmissions. Yeah, I think they still make some mechanical stuff, Rob, like big mechanical stuff. Like I feel like Heister may use them in something. You're good, Spooks. Leon, you still have lots of Lego. Yeah, I had a bunch of Lego and constructs from when I was a kid. I still have them downstairs. They're just chilling in the lab. Yeah, they're still downstairs in the lab. And like I've said before, I mostly use them for like cases for Raspberry Pis and stuff. But these I'm keeping, like all the extras from these kits I'm keeping separate. Just because those are kind of old and they're basic blocks and the constructs and they're Yeah, I'll just keep everything a little separate there. Did you play Classic Doom at the time it was released? Asks Rickard EB. I played the original Doom 1 in 92 when it was being distributed in magazines as a shareware beta test demo. But it actually came out in 93. So yes, I've been playing the original Doom since 1992. And I was playing Doom Eternal last night. Like, I still play all the Dooms. Like, let's see here. Let me unlock my phone. And as you see, on the front page is the original Doom. Like, oh yeah. Like, my first custom-built PC, actually, I showed that video card off last weekend, that I built, had a BFG 6800 Ultra 256 meg card that was specifically created to play Doom 3 on, and I built a gaming PC in 2003 around the game Doom 3. I'm a Doom head all the way. It's my favorite game of all time, always will be. I still have my original Doom CDs are actually on the floor 5 feet in front of me. Every once in a while, I've showed them off a couple times on channel. Yeah, I got like Duke Nukem, fucking old Doom CDs, all kinds of old shit over there. Yeah, I got Quake, I got Heretic over there, I think Heretic's over there. You still play the old ones? Yeah, I still obviously play Doom. Love that shit. I remember Wolfenstein 3D being banned in Germany because of Nazi imagery, says Chippy. Yeah, the first, that was basically the second FPS ever made. There was another one like a few years before that, but Doom was when actually got everything like going. And then, you did Quake, Heretic, Hexen, Commander Keen, all those, all based on the Doom engine, just different themes. Doom 95, yep. Yeah, I have Plutonian, TNT, I have Ultimate Doom, which is the original Doom with the 4th episode in it. American McGee's Alice. I played that. I know I played that. I don't really remember much of it. I'm a little itchy because I trimmed up. But I do know that I played that. Blake Stone. God, that sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard of Blake Stone. It's John Carmack, default. John Carmack is a programming guy. Yes, he is. Absolutely. John Carmack and, Jesus Christ. John Romero. Like, gaming gods, as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure somebody's done something wrong. You always hear about somebody's changed or done something wrong, but at least at the time, whatever, gaming gods, as far as I know, they still are. So we're just gonna run with that. Yeah, I trimmed it up. I got tired of eating my beard all the time, and I got that all trimmed up under there because that was getting a little like a second beard underneath. Regards, I played the shareware version when it was released on IBM PS2 386. Yeah, I don't know. When I had that, I was playing that on Bill's mom's computer. I would like carry like the CDs around with me from the magazines, and I would either be working on stuff at Bill's house, like hanging out on the weekends, just spend a night and stay the entire night just messing with his computer after he we do whatever bullshit we would do, get high and fucking watch videos, chill, video games, but he'd fucking pass out, and I'd just get on the computer all night. Or at Rob's house. Rob actually had his own, him and his sister were able to share a computer, but she just always was out, so we'd go over there and we played like all the old PC games way back in the day. And then I finally got a 486 DX 66 for my first PC in 96 or 97. No, it would be 97 because I was homeless in 96. So yeah, it would be 97. Oh, Chippy, you know the cyber demons just want a big old hug. They're not trying to shoot at you. That's just love splooge flying out of them toward you. Doom 2016 was definitely like the funnest game. 2016 is a good game. I pop that in every once in a while. Like I said, I was running through Eternal last night for a little bit. That's a good benchmarker because that's a game. The engine is designed to just use whatever is available. Like it scales with video cards. So even though it's from 2018, that still pushes the 4090 a bit. Like that puts it at full whack. That's one of the few games that kind of pretty much put it at full whack. You know, over 300 frames a second, which is just ridiculous, but not a problem for me. I'm actually considering turning with the Elgato capture card. You can feed it 144 or 1440p at 144 megahertz, and it'll still put out 120 hertz to OBS, which matches the rest of the system. So it wouldn't change anything on OBS, but I could get a little bit more of a frame rate out of this monitor with the capture and not have any problems. So I'm thinking of doing that as well, just to get a little bit of a boost for some games that can take it. Good night, Spookswood. Appreciate you hanging out. Good chat. What's up, Sam Online? I'm watching you and listening to Peace Cells. Peace Cells, bottles bad. Is that what you're listening to? Like I listen, if you're listening to Megadeth, that's good because I've been listening to Megadeth since I was like 11. Yeah, 11. Oh, wow, yeah. I've been a metalhead since I was 11 years old. All right. Megadeth, these guys just watched. They were just doing a live thing. I feel like it was a couple weeks ago on YouTube. I caught. They were doing their thing, and I saw them on the Jägermeister tour. Whenever the hell that went through the United States, with them. Well, Anthrax opened. Then Megadeth played, and then Slayer was the quote main act. Ooh, 420. Happy 420, everyone. Take a shot, take a puff, take a sip, take a run, take a flying hike. No. Cheers, everybody. Mike Hanley says Megadeth is far superior to Metallica. Well, Mike, gotta tell you, you're absolutely fucking right. I totally agree with that. Anyway, that is one of those controversial things in the world of metal, but absolutely, because Metallica stopped being a fucking metal band halfway through the Black Album. So, and Megadeth has faltered a bit, but they still fucking rock out. So they didn't go full, like, you got to remember, at some point, somebody told James Hetfield that he had a beautiful singing voice, and he should still do that instead of the yelling and screaming that Megadeth is fucking known for. And, like, more than one person had to agree with that for him to just change the whole fucking way they do music. And now he's a grandpa trying to kick it old school, and it's like, dude, stop. Like, we already know, that there's a stage black walker as you're coming out. They just hide it really well. Like, I used to work backstage, and how that shit works. Christ. And with fucking Mustaine, he got all fucked up, got in a wreck, fucked his hands all up. They didn't think he would even walk again, much less play guitar, and he's up on stage doing his thing. Like, yeah. Yeah, I definitely prefer Megadeth over Metallica. Yeah, music one. I mean, Metallica, like, a lot of their personalities piss me off too because with the whole like super anti-pirate thing and like you just kind of get to the point where you don't want to pay $20 for an album that has two good songs on it. So, I'm not saying that you should pirate it, but they need to come up with a better solution, which they did. And now a lot of people can just buy one song at a time, even though now it's $1. What I don't know. How much does a song cost nowadays? Like on the app, do they still do that, or does everyone just use Spotify like I do? Because paying per song is kind of, I don't know. I think that's kind of dumb. When I can pay, what am I paying, 12, 13 bucks a month for Spotify Premium, and it works on everything. And let's be honest, how much money are they losing from the pirating scene? So I'm sorry, they're going to have to skip a margarita a month or something. You know what I mean? Like that's fine. And plus, of all the bullshit and like everything's getting so much, they want so much information. Like the whole industry with all the mergers and now movies are this and all the ads that they're injecting even into premium memberships, like they're pushing people to piracy. Like they can't complain about it when they're creating the scene themselves. That's my fair opinion. Steve Eiler says, oftentimes you find real gems if you listen to the whole album. Absolutely. That is true. That is one other advantage. Well, I mean, that's why I go with the Spotify thing, because now I can listen to the whole album if I choose, for the most part. Every once in a while, you'll find some stuff where, like, the singles are there, but the whole album hasn't been released yet. But it usually happens. There you go, TJ. When buying it isn't owning it, then piracy isn't stealing. Yeah, it's true. Like, they've straight up come out and said, you don't own this. You're just paying to lease it from us. So if I don't, yeah, there you go. If I don't own it, then how the fuck am I stealing it? Sounds like they're stealing my money. I've lost money to shit like that. Where I bought something and then they just went, yeah, we're not going to carry that anymore. And I'm like, that was fucking 15 bucks that lasted me like 2 months. And I could have bought the physical media, which basically nobody carries anymore. Admiral Rascal says the RIAA also killed off a lot of good tech like that and Firewire. Yeah, it's just a bunch of people diving into shit that they know nothing about, that they don't understand, and they just want to be a bunch of douche nozzles. How about albums to listen to the whole work still, says Brad. From Bandcamp, so the money goes directly to the author. Yeah, there you go. Shit like that, if you're gonna, when you buy the whole thing, if you can get it directly to them like Bandcamp, that's always a good thing. And like, you can always do what I've done in the past. You go preview an album, and if that shit's good, then you go support the artist. Like I've done that plenty of times when you could physically go get stuff. I would go get physical CD. I have a shitload of CDs still, and pretty much every one of them I previewed it before I listened to it and went, hell yeah, I'll take that. How can you own a thought? Wish I could. Well, I don't know. Like I own my farts. Yeah, that was me. I mean, does that count? Is a fart? Well, no, I guess a fart wouldn't be a thought. It's kind of an afterthought of cheese usually. Um, I guess those wouldn't quite compare. But hey, we all fart. So moving on. We are almost up to Pussies and Pianos with Rob's fresh original pianoing. And we're also doing, we're going back to the gravy meat bits for the cats this evening. So there will be a mess everywhere. I still got to go through the rest of that And then just start getting the pate, because it does seem if you get the pate and squish it down, it's a little bit less of a mess. So we'll go with that. Iron Maiden, Run to the Hills was the first song I ever learned to play on guitar. Their Deltic Engine. Bruce Dickinson, what a fucking goofy dude. Great musician. Ooh. Ow. God damn. Sorry, just kind of crack lacking now that I'm finally getting some cannabis in today. Just been kind of busy. Like I did a lot of like when you got a couple of the small things, like you got that sitting over there. I keep forgetting to run that downstairs, or keep forgetting to put that over there, or keep forgetting to pick that, like, put that lighter back or whatever. I did a small things run today. Got a bunch of little shit done. Got the old spider web power cable that was for the video card. I got that put away. Got some Lego boxes put away, like from the phone booth. That's always nice to do. But I do find I generally have to plan a small things day to get any of that shit done. Otherwise, I just keep going. See you later, Steve Onlers. See you next Saturday as well. Oh. And we'll be 1 week closer to seeing if Boeing is really going to follow through with bringing Starliner home. With the astronauts on board, is apparently overheating RCS thrusters is still worthy for human flight. Holy shit. Really feel sorry for those two. And they kind of just got to be like, it's great. We're fine. Yes, we want to come back on it. I kind of wonder if they really do, or if they're basically told, fucking smile. Just keep smiling. The great hope is the complete insanity of the FDA will be made obvious in court, so there is hope, but vaping in America has been a rough road, says Rifleman. Yeah. Yes, someone bloody random. That fucking thing is still stuck up in there. We're really pushing that 8-day, original mission time, as it's been up there for what, a month? Just over a month at this point. If it's Boeing, I ain't going. Fuck. Yeah, Boeing or SpaceX finally had an anomaly for the first time in over 300 successful launches. They were launching Starlink. I forget which one it was. It may have been 9.3, whichever one it was. On the final burn to boost the satellites up into the proper eccentric orbit, the engine blew up. And apparently they knew something was going on, because on one of the earlier burns, like if you ever watch the second stage, they are wrapped in like Mylar. When you're sitting there watching, and all of a sudden you see the Mylar bag go thump, and you just see like what looks like liquid oxygen just coming right out and freezing, like chunks, and just actual like drippage and chunks of ice coming off. So it didn't quite get there. It blew its engine up, but the payload released anyway. And I don't know. They said they'd know, I think, by tomorrow if any of the satellites made it up to where they were supposed to go, but they know some of them weren't going to. But apparently they put their little xenon boosters into overdrive mode to try and push them up high enough. Someone just tried to assassinate Donald Trump. Is that true? It's a shame it was merely an attempt. Hold on, let's take a look. Donald Trump news. Oh, do. Not seen anything yet. there's a plot they talked about. Yeah, I'm not seeing any of that. Not yet, anyway. Well, let's see. CNN.com. What do you got? Trump injured at Pennsylvania rally. It's unclear what happened, but Secret Service agent rushed the former president off the stage after he got to his feet. Oh, damn it. Oh, well. At least they tried. Better luck next time. Gunshots at rally in Pennsylvania. Come on, PA. I know you got better aim than that. A space shuttle failure rate 2 out of 135. SpaceX 1 out of 354. Yeah, their electron box. Yeah, so I guess someone did try to assassinate Trump. Oh, well. The BBC has it. CNN has it up front. Oh, well. He managed to get to his feet. That's amazing. Fucking Lord. Yeah, I guess he got to, it did read like he got to his feet himself, which, yeah, that in its own is blood on his ear as he was taken away, side of his head as he fell to the ground. Huh. All right, so they weren't that far off. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll see how that goes. Did they find out who did it yet? That's usually pretty easy. Yeah, Brad, that's the problem. If someone survives an assassination attempt, then that usually helps strengthen them. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Donnie ducked and then he raised his fist. Sounds like sci-fi. Whoa! Oh, well. Yeah, I'll check that out later. We got to figure if he got hit in the head, it just, all it did was deflate the balloon inside. This hasn't happened since JFK. Well, Reagan had an assassination attempt. You know, that's where the whole Brady bill came from. Yeah, there's really no vital organs in his head. You really got to go for chest shots. Go for the hearts and lung. If you can get both lungs, though, you can watch them drown while they're standing up. It's interesting. Looks like it just hit his ear. Damn. Guess it was a rushed shot. Maybe the wind picked up. Or they were so nervous they were... maybe a little more training will help next time. Alright. Reagan got shot. Yeah, Reagan got shot. Brady Bill, yeah. You can't hit him anywhere. He's just full of shit. Yeah, that's true, too. Why is he brown? We know he was full of bullshit. Oh, boy. Is the hair okay? God. What hair? I think I got more hair than him. It's not politics, it's pest control. God, that is about fucking right, Chippy. I'm gonna try to remember that one. It's appearing on YouTube, weird channels on YouTube. Yeah, it'll be the bigger channels will wait for probably a little more detail or pop live if that's their style. Smaller channels right now will be trying to hop in there to, like, you know, just kind of help themselves out, be the first to it. I can dig it. All right. Well, I guess I'll take care of Pussies and Piano. And when we get back, we'll see if there's anything neat going on with Trump dump. All right, there's that. That's good there. That's good there. Funny way, Secret Service drops him like he's in a rugby match. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to watch the video. All right. All right, let me get them going. We'll get Rob a play in here. I'm going to have to double check the volume. Oh, I think the volume's good. All right, I'll hang out first and then I'll go take care of them. So let's go ahead and swipe that over and get going with Pianoman's original piece, Edgy Days from Pianoman Rob Worrell. Hopefully it's not going to blow your eardrums out, but I believe the levels are correct. Here we go. Good. Thank you, Rob. That was very nice. I listened to it earlier as well. Very good original piece. And as you can see, Poofers has eaten her food, and now she's eating her mom's food. That's kind of what she does. And that was Herbert with a message to Rob. Much love. If it had been those we had at home in the past, they'd be all over each other's plates instead of the room, says Patrick Carden. Yeah, just give her right there. She's the fluffy gray vacuum cleaner of the crew. So the gray one on the left, well, she's a dilute tortie. And her mom is on the left, the calico with, wearing the socks there. She's like twice the size of her mom because her mom was very, very malnourished feral cat who is now a cuddly, tiny mama cat. What's your din tonight? Well, I had stuffed chicken breasts for first dinner. There's some company, they make them, they're about the size of like a Hot Pocket or, basically, a thick cell phone kind of thing. And they're chicken breasts, and they have these. They either come with ham and cheese and stuffed like in them, like crammed in them, or you can get cheese and broccoli. So I did the cordon bleu ones, as they call them, like the ham and the cheese. And later tonight, I'm probably going to have a baked potato. Breakfast, I had I had a big breakfast. I did 3 eggs, a shitload of salsa, and 2 pieces of toast. Like, almost couldn't finish it, but that was a good breakfast. Like, I've been doing that a lot more than the potato skins. Like, I didn't even buy potato skins this weekend because I just really look forward to scrambled eggs with salsa. Craig Matthews, what hot sauce do you recommend? I made some chili today. That was so hot the rest of my family couldn't stay in the room, but their eyes were burning and I could barely taste it. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. Actually, I just picked up some Dave's Insanity. That's good. What I typically do is I'll get like Pete's Red Hot, whatever, your standard like red sauce, whatever, and then I'll add to it. I usually add Dave's Insanity, which is nice. I just picked up a fresh bottle of that. Dave's Insanity hot sauce. Then I'll put in some what they cut. I think it's literally called the hottest hot sauce in the universe. It's like 2 million Scoville. I got some of this old grenade stuff that's 3 million Scoville. I'll put that in it. Usually some. I'll add some ouch to it, which is my neighbor used to grow Trinidad scorpion peppers, so he gave us a whole shitload of them. So I dried them out and in the oven, which like napalm the whole house except for me. I was fine. I thought it was funny. Everyone else was choked out and running out of the house. The cats were fine. They went downstairs. But anyway, that I ground that up, so I use it as like a salt and pepper shaker. Um, but I'll put that in it because that'll leach out the flavor of the Trinidad. So that's nice. What's up, Tommy? How's it going? Tommy Hanlon. Cordon bleu, is that? Yeah, okay. But yeah, I kind of make my own. But as far as if like an off the shelf, like in the States, there's a Famous Dave's Devil's Spit. That is like the best fucking barbecuey hot sauce that I like to just dip stuff into. Again, the Buffalo Wild Wings has their oh, what the hell is the super hot sauce? Blazing sauce. Like I won one of their contests. Blazing sauce is good. Off the shelf stuff, like I don't have any real particular recommendations besides those, but those are kind of local regional. I mean, if you're around, like you can find, you should be able to probably find Famous Dave's Devil's Spit and the other stuff. The Buffalo Wild Wings blazing sauce. Well, those are the ones I recommend, but I can get them really local. Pretty much anything with Reaper, Carolina Reaper, and it's good. My boss is. I got to check in with the boss to see. Wow, to see how the ones he's trying to grow for me are. He said it was kind of a slow start, but he made some changes because his hydroponic setup wasn't flowing quite as efficiently as it should have been, so he had to make some adjustments. Oh, that's horrible. Damn it. Hold on. Oh. You kid. I have no more lens wipes in here. Hold on a second. Like, just keep watching Poofer. I'm gonna go get a couple lens wipes. Alright. Sorry about that. Forgot I used my last lens wipe a couple days ago. Well, the last one in here. I somehow managed to put a gigantic fingerprint right on one of my lenses. Yeah, it's pretty good. All right. All right, we're back. Ooh. They're all stoned. Yeah, actually, she doesn't like being around anything cannabis related. Ronnie doesn't like it. Spaz and Mama don't care. They just kind of hang out when the stoning is happening. Let's see here. Let me see if I can focus back there a little bit. Yeah, the only real problem with Logitech cameras is the yo-yo focus they do all the time. What else we got here? Whirly Wigs, that thing. Caxon on Discord. Okay, notes. Now, what are you? What is that? Oh, that's up there. That's okay. There we go. Yeah, fix that there. She's finishing up for us. Famous Dave's is great, says Chipmunk. Okay, good. So you are aware of Famous Dave's. Say John's barbecue sauce. Slackwatcher had a recommendation. K. John's Jolakia? Jolakia? I don't know that I've heard of that. I'll keep an eye out for it. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do a baked potato tonight. I gotta get on Gray Zone with all the updates and upgrades and benchmarking and all that shit going on. I haven't played it too much unless I've been jumping in real quick to like do a benchmark or check the frames. And we actually have a Gray Zone live stream tomorrow. Celeste, what's up? My cat loves the catnip in his old age. Yeah, these cat, they don't, it really depends on the mood. Sometimes they really like it. Sometimes they could just care less. So I use it very sparingly to try and hopefully, well, not too sparingly, because I don't know if it's like pot where like the first time or two you do it doesn't necessarily work right, but after that you're fine. Oh, ghost pepper. Oh, that's right. That is a ghost. That is called a ghost pepper. That's right. Forgot it has a different name. Kind of like cilantro and the other word for it that's actually correct. What the hell cilantro? What is cilantro called everywhere else on the planet? Yeah, I love ghost pepper. Oh, ghost butt, Joe like a oh, that's yeah, okay. Cardamom, that's or coriander, cardamom, coriander, coriander. Okay, it is coriander. Okay. I don't know why we got to be derpy like that. Either way, don't really like it. Got tired of having to eat it so goddamn much at some one point in my life. Glad I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. And here, coriander is specifically the seed, and okay, so cilantro is the herb, but coriander itself is at least the seed. All right, gotcha. Biscuits and cookies. Biscuits and cookies. Herb. I don't know why we don't say herb. I think because every time we say that, there's probably, back in the day, it'd be like, well, Herb, and so, hey, what's up? Ask Herbert Trouser Fancy. He knows. So I guess we just switched it over to herb, or we just got really lazy in the 60s and 70s when we were talking about weed, because, sometimes you miss syllables when you're fucking stoned. So maybe that's where that is. I mean, granted, I would never say, what's up, Herbert Trouser Fancy, but I would say Herb or Herbert. I feel like if I went to the UK, I would probably start saying Herb more, at least while I was there, instead of Herb. Let's see. I gotta make sure we got for some reason I thought I was missing something. Like a Caxon, catch up Caxon. Got that. That's check. Alright. That's Horvax carbon fiber thing. I did remember to deox that. I got the sticker and Forza and gaming on limits. Let me write that down. Then I can get rid of one sheet of paper. So I do keep all the show notes. That, like, when I tell you guys I'm writing shit down, like, for real. Alright. Because there's a fucking H in it. That would be, oh my god, I was just watching him the other day. Her, him, them, oh, Graham Shaw, who the hell said that? Or are you saying that, typing it, or are you quoting a comedian? Because that's exactly what a comedian who, for some reason, I fucking... Here, let me just click here. Where are they? Are you serious? No, Eddie Izzard. Yes, Eddie Izzard used that in one of his skits, and it's fucking hilarious. If you haven't seen Eddie Izzard, I highly recommend them. They are fucking hilarious. I just watched them a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. One of their older comedy specials. Saying herb sounds like you're calling someone a potterb. Oh, potter, all right, which is an insult, saying someone is stupid. Yeah, it's just like sometimes in the States you do hear, like, a lot of times you'll hear for some reason you'll hear people say herbs and spices, like that expression, but when they say herbs, like the herb aisle at the store, they say it that way. So I don't know if it's trying to evolve its way into more common American English or what, but I do hear it in that expression, like all by itself, where a lot of people still say herb. Yeah, I've been watching Eddie since the 90s, I guess. Early career. I think I found them on I think HBO. It was when they were doing like cable specials, like before cable died out. Um, and then like, acquiring it by whatever means necessary and buying it. Herb is English and French. Eddie Izzard, Death Star Canteen is still gold. Yeah, I remember that one. I can't remember how it goes, but I remember that skit. Because it's one of the few words the French make an attempt to pronounce the H in. Bill Hicks. I used to watch some Bill Hicks stuff, but I don't know that I've seen him in a while. See you later, Kevin. Have a groovy weekend. Appreciate you hanging out. Rifleman, the advertising for Kentucky Fried Chicken was 11 herbs and spices. That's, you know what? I think they did use the H in that commercial, didn't they? If so, then that would probably be why herbs and spices is said if they did that, because everybody over here eats motherfucking KFC. Think about that. Well, I know it's also sort of regional in the States. You may hear H probably more in the South, thinking about it with Kentucky, because yeah. All right, yeah. So that would make sense why people say herbs and spices, but when they go to the store, they buy herbs. Or grow herbs in the garden. Yeah, we watched some George Carlin that night too, Redneck Atheist. I have a bunch of old, or not a couple, I have one or two old Cat Williams from back in the 90s. I don't know whatever happened to that guy. Graham Shaw is now off. Oh yeah, top of the hour toast. Shit. I just got water, so let me grab this. Cheers to everybody that's been hanging out this long, everybody that's leaving, and all the goofballs and scrubbers and people. And hey, hope everybody's doing good. Be groovy. Cheers. Need a poll. Waffles, pancakes, French toast, biscuits. Ow. USA style, like breakfasty biscuits. All right, we can do that a lot. Thought I had a fucking chat screen open down here. Really? Can I do it up here? Yeah, that's not too awkward. All right. Breakfast stuff. Caps lock. Love that shit. Breakfast stuff. Waffles. Pancakes, which are kind of the same. French toast. Or something with biscuits in it. Or scones or whatever the hell you biscuit heads call it. You know, the savory things you have with dinner that are light and flaky and layery. Hey, it looks like the polls are working. That's good. Yeah, like biscuits with like gravy. Or jelly. Because sometimes I eat my breakfast biscuits with jelly or butter in the morning. Sometimes I put butter and jelly. Bam, put it together. Boom, there you go. Leave out the jelly for dinner. You just put the butter or the gravy on there. Or you also for breakfast have the biscuits with gravy. Those are all valid for that. We'll pick the top 2 out of this, and then I will do a second breakfast poll. No cornflakes. We will get there. We will get there. Don't worry. Don't worry, Patrick. That's why we're doing 2. They don't allow us to do more than 4 in a poll. Like, I really, like, I don't, like, I would love to see, like, 5 wouldn't be bad, but I would love to be able to do up to, like, 8. I think 8 would be a great number for doing a poll, because then you don't have to do bracket races. Oh, I eat breakfast for dinner all the time. I mostly, well, actually now I usually eat dinner for breakfast, and a lot of times I eat breakfast for dinner, but now I'm actually doing breakfast for breakfast and dinner for dinner. Well, I do actually breakfast for dinner too. That's when I do 4 eggs, half a pound of bacon. And sometimes I'll add a piece of toast or 2 to that. But usually I'm good with just the eggs and the bacon, or eggs and half a pound of sauce, like breakfast sausages. Usually ends up being like 7 or 8 links. All right, Graham. See you later. All right, we'll go ahead and drop this poll here in about a minute, as opposed to me forgetting about it and let it run for like hours, because that's what we do. Oh, don't worry, Celeste. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Here, I'll have one for you. Cheers, everybody. One for Celeste. Don't. It's breath. All right. 10 seconds. Right now we got pancakes and French toast leading over waffles and biscuit related stuff. So our next one will be pancakes. In 5 seconds we'll end this one. So if you want to drop a vote, run. So we may have to keep going. I don't know. There's just lots of different stuff, but I think we'll do it one more time. Okay, we're going to kill that. That gave us waffles and French toast. All right. Let's do another one. I'll just do it on this keyboard. Start a poll. Part 2. So we got, what was it? Well, what was it? Oh no, pancake, not waffle. Pancakes, French toast. For French toast, apparently, is how we're going to spell it today. Cereal. And eggs. And eggs being eggs and bacon, eggs and sausage, eggs and salsa. Just eggs. Eggs and your mom. Whatever you eat eggs with, eggs and. But when eggs are the primary, there's always one primary. Like, even if you have like pancakes with eggs and sausage and bacon, like a McDonald's meal, at that point, it's usually the pancake is the primary, then the eggs are small. So we're going with your primary meals here. Black Watcher is definitely all about the Thursday pancakes. And, we'll do one more after this, and then we'll call it. We'll do one more just to throw another mix in there. Bacon and egg, well, that would be, yeah, at that point, even if bacon is the primary, and egg being the secondary, yeah. We'll include that under egg. Now, I've been doing the 3 eggs. It's about a quarter cup of salsa, and then 2 pieces of butter toast. Butter toast. Ooh, eggs and is fucking out of the gate, like, bam. Ooh, and French toast is pulling ahead of pancakes now that eggs are in the mix. Oh, shiza. Can I vote? No, actually, I can't vote, can I? Yeah. I would vote for eggs and, but that's because most of my breakfasts involved eggs, unless it's that old, potato skins thing that I eat often as well. poached eggs. Why would you poach eggs? Like, you bong. You've got to let the free roaming eggs just go. You can find plenty of eggs in the supermarket. You don't need to go out there and be poaching. You know what I mean? Like, there are plenty of other eggs. You don't need to go after the free roamers. Like, that is completely uncalled for. Completely uncalled for. Yes, Stance, someone did just try to assassinate Trump. It's a fucking shame it was only an attempt. But hey, you know what? Maybe that'll get somebody else fired up with a better scope. Eggs is whooping that ass. All right. Let's see. So the next one, like, vote for your favorite here. And the next one is going to include oatmeal and porridge. I'll just put oatmeal because that's what most Americans call it. Unless they're like trying to be fancy, or actually it's kind of a regional thing too. But it'll be whoever wins out of these, which is obviously going to be eggs and something. And then we're going to add fast food breakfast, and then like egg or like oatmeal porridge thicky stuff. Scrambled duck eggs are awesome, says Redneck Atheist. I imagine they would be. Haven't had them that I can remember. I've had a couple. I know I've had quote unquote non-standard eggs, but I can't remember what they were. Pretty sure I did an ostrich egg thing, like big, like share thing at somewhere when I was building theaters. Oh no, I know what poached eggs are. That's no, we do poached eggs here all the time. It's cool. Just dicking around. That's funny how poaching can be two completely different fucking things, from being bad to animals to preparing an egg. I love English. Like the word S-E-T, set, from what I understand, has something like just over 200 different variations of definitions. Be it a salt and pepper set, or to set something down, or they set, the concrete, shit like that. I think I've had goose eggs. I think I have had goose eggs. I haven't made a steak in a while. I need to get outside and make a steak, but it's going to be, I think, 102. Is that tomorrow or Monday? Weatherbug. Weatherbug.com. Tuesday, 100 degrees. That's good. And the good thing is, when you go off of Weatherbug, and it's, it says Essex, but it's, it's more the Baltimore area forecast. Essex is always 5 degrees hotter. So that means where I'm at on Tuesday will be approximately 105 degrees. So that and the 750 watt heater that will probably be going Tuesday, aka the gaming rig, should be interesting in here. 96 on Monday, 98 on Wednesday. So in Biscuit, that would be, let's see, so Monday is going to be 37, no, 36-ish. Tuesday is going to be 38 to 39, or in my case, it'll probably actually be about 40 Celsius. Wednesday is going to be about 37-ish Celsius. And then Friday, it may actually be a nice 22 Celsius or 72 degrees. So, welcome to America, and this is fucking July. I can't wait till in the middle of August. It's probably going to be fucking 40 degrees every day, aka 100 degrees. Would eating a human egg be cannibalism? Well, do you mean a fertilized egg, the egg itself, or sperm? Because if it's sperm, well, that's an ongoing problem. If it's egg, that's a little less, but there are people out there that do earn their Red Wings, as it were, and dive on into that. But if you were pulling the sac out and consuming like embryo, then yes, that would be well, cannibalism would just be on a long list of various issues that would arise from that. That's nasty. Not until it's until it's fertilized. No, I don't know that would be considered cannibalism. Otherwise, like there'd be a lot of people going to jail. Oh, did you hear about Alec Baldwin apparently got all his charges dropped in the Rust shooting thing? So yet again, money proves that you can do whatever the fuck you want and kill people. Like, good deal. He pulled the trigger when he wasn't supposed to. There was a loaded gun in it. He didn't check himself either. Like, I do realize as an actor, he shouldn't have to check. But if you're going to hold a gun, I don't give a fuck who you are. You should know how to handle a real gun as well if you're going to handle a fake one. And he pulled the trigger while pointing it at another human. Fucking killed her, fucked some people up, and he gets to fucking walk away short a couple bucks. What a cunt. It's probably a shitty movie anyway. It's just someone lost their life over a shit film that who knows if they'll actually release it or not now at this point. I am reminded of the old cartoon, one sperm talking to another. Long way to go, mate. We're barely past the tonsils. Yeah, there you go. I feel like I may have seen that or heard of that before, Chippy. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know that Cadbury eggs are quite the kind of eggs you want to crack and fry, or the other little tiny eggs. I mean, that's like it's a really small. Yeah, that would be an intensively small egg to crack open. Hey, what's up, Ed? I'd be paranoid every time someone would hand me a prop gun, especially after the Crow. Yeah, like it's not like this is the first time that's happened. It happened in the Crow, and I believe it's happened before that, especially back in the day. But yeah, like you shouldn't. I don't care what the fuck your dumbass union has to fucking say. If you are to handle a fake gun on set, you should be properly trained in that model gun or other guns close enough to it, even if it's a pretend gun. If it has the capacity to fire a round out of it, then it is a real gun. And you should be completely 100% trained on its ammunition, how it fires, why it fires, how to disassemble and rebuild it, and how to troubleshoot it. I don't fucking care. SAG can lick my fucking balls. Like, any actor that's going to touch any kind of firearm should have that training and should respect that training. He did not respect that training, if any training he's had, and he's a fucking piece of shit because he balled his way out of it. He can go fuck himself. Maybe he should be standing behind Trump the next time somebody pulls the fucking trigger and take both of them out. That way he can know what the fuck it's like. Fucking ass clown. Anyway, what's going on? All right. Fuck. Yeah, as Chippy says, blanks are deadly at close range. Absolutely. There's still stuff coming out of that barrel at a very high velocity and a very high heat index, as it were. Like, you can absolutely kill someone with a blank. Why they even bother, like, putting them in guns at this point when, sorry, thinking it's worth the extra little bit of special effects you have to add to the movie to not have an actual cartridge in there. If you really want the realistic sound of a gunfire going off, have a fucking firework just off camera. You know what I mean? Like, most people aren't going to give a shit. They just want to hear something go bang. The gun guys will go, that doesn't sound right, and that's fine. when I watched the movie Doom, I was like, this is fucking bullshit. This isn't genetics. It's fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I get that. But, like, at this point, the insurance, the armor, like, oh, you can just do it with fucking special effects. Like, Jesus Christ, Adobe Premiere can add fucking gunshots that look reasonably correct if you frame it right. You know what I mean? Like, god damn. So not a fan then? No, not quite. Not really. Not really, Mr. Egg Cake. Not after that. Not after that. Well, he's kind of douched his way out, but the armor on set was a complete yutz and a bad reputation. Brought a bad reputation with her to the set, says Rifleman. Exactly. Like, they knew. So why they didn't either fix the fucking problem to begin with, or, like, obviously that fucking asshole Alec knew what the fuck, the reputation was. He could have checked. It's not difficult to differentiate a blank from a full round. You just fucking look at it and go, "Ooh, okay." A little bit different. 20 to 50,000 psi at the muzzle or the redirect port, says Ed. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's fucking crazy. Like, what is that pressure of an actual round there, Mr. Bird, or anyone else? Like, what kind of pressure from an actual round would you be see coming out of various ports or whatever, or the muzzle versus a blank? Happy 420, everybody. You would think all the prop guns that fire would be chambered with shorter rounds so a live round couldn't be loaded. Yeah, like, there's got to be a way to make that happen so that a real round can't be put in there. Like an insert, or like, I don't know, a custom fucking, like in Rust, they're using a revolver. So a custom, I don't know, whatever, do the round, the rolly piece, a custom one of them that only fits, certain slotted fucking, like, triangular fucking blanks or something. 308 is around 22,000 pounds of pressure. Depends on the cartridge, about the same out of a full cartridge. And it needs to work with that for the action to maintain. Yeah, it needs the pressure to be able to be semi-automatic or fully automatic. A flash pressure relief port. All right. Oh yeah, it's Sunday over in Biscuit Land. Happy Sunday, everyone. I was watching Martonic play Elden Ring this morning. I woke up at like 5 o'clock about 6 o'clock in the morning. Just had to pee, and I went and sat down. I'm like, well, now I'm kind of awake. So I turn on and I see he's on Twitch, or like streaming. So I just went on Twitch on my phone and I'm watching, and he's playing the Elden Ring, running around doing this thing with Elden Ring, getting his ass kicked in one of these boss fights. Some really difficult lady that stabbed you a lot or whatever. And I've been watching him playing Gray Zone. So I'm like, I'm fucking half stoned at this point, trying to get back to sleep. I'm like, and this was like the 5th or 6th time he got killed by this boss, and like they're in like groups going in and getting their asses kicked. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, so I guess you can't just take a Mark 18 in there? He's like, man, I'd love to be able to take one of them there and just one tap her in the head. God, that would make this so much easier. I'm like, yeah. But didn't she get a hold of it and fucking one tap back? Damn AI. Celtic Engine Biscuit Land sounds quite cool, actually. Yeah, actually, I'd probably go visit Biscuit Land, because I cannot imagine they're not going to somewhere in Biscuit Land have Gravy Park. like gravy water slides where like you just go down and you just grab biscuits on the way, like chunks of biscuit and just gravy and just shove it and just eat it, and you're just total fucking mess, and just biscuits and gravy and French fries and mashed potatoes. Your mom, maybe some like Loco Moco stand in the corner with extra gravy. Ugh, I love gravy. Deep sea gravy. Tea and biscuits. I would be fine with having actual tea. Well, I have actual English tea, but actual whatever the hell your biscuits are. I guess they're shortbread. If I'm remembering correctly, what you call biscuits are shortbread cookies. Jackass. 308 or 380, sorry. 380, 45, 12 gauge is about 20K, 9 millimeter, 40 Smith & Wesson, 34, really. 10 millimeter, 35. And a pistol cartridge. Most rifle cartridges start at 45 to 65,000 psi at the barrel. Good grief. Yeah, that explains how they get shit moving. Gravy. Ah, biscuit land with gravy. Like, what else is good with gravy? Just let me know. Oh shit, we still got. See, that's why we're doing this fucking thing here with the biscuit, the breakfasts. All right. So breakfast. Let's see. Our best breakfast now. See, start talking about food is eggs and French toast. All right. So our last food bowl for breakfast. Breakfast part. Ooh, wrong keyboard, asshole. Breakfast part 3. Are going to be eggs, not eggs. Eggs. French toast. Sorry, Rifleman. Overlock watcher. Sorry. The eggs, French toast, oatmeal or porridge, close enough. And fast food. See, I do fast food 5 days, 5 mornings a week. Whew, actually, there's a lot of different biscuits over here in the UK, says Deltic. Oh, good lord. That's why I got to get over there to see what the hell was wrong with you people. I'll be an honor. Once I get there, I can be an honorary biscuit head for a short time at least. Hamburger gravy on bread. Yeah. Yeah, like turkey sandwiches, open faced turkey sandwich. And you get like a piece of bread, and a lot of times I'll put some mashed potatoes on that, then the shredded meat, then the gravy. Or, well, actually, well, a lot of times I'll put the gravy down, then the bread, then the mashed potatoes, then the gravy, then the meat, and then more gravy, and then more gravy. And then usually like some pepper on there, and sometimes more gravy. Dessert after breakfast. That would be a good thing. Like, I know some people do that. Like, I know that's kind of more of a brunch thing, but I know I have heard of people, like, shit, if I got cookies, like, if I make chocolate chip cookies, I have dessert after every fucking meal. Dude, if I make chocolate chip cookies, I have dessert after snacks. Because I always got to eat my fucking cookies. Butt biscuits. Nah, no butt biscuits yet. Not yet. So let's see, out of eggs, French toast, oatmeal, or fast food. Like eggs are, so eggs and, eggs and bacon, eggs and sausage, eggs and your mom. Like I said, however you eat, whatever you eat. Well, second breakfast, it would be, yeah, actually, we can come up with something for second breakfast as their e-fault. I will give this one another moment. Breakfast part 3, but I kind of see where that's going. That's going to be eggs winning that one, I believe. Yeah, I do know people that if they have a big breakfast, like multi-layer or multi-course breakfast, Rifleman. A lot of people will eat the eggs, the bacon, the sausage, and the meat stuff first, and then have like the pancakes or waffles last as a dessert of sorts for breakfast. Like that counts too. If you do the order so that you finish with the sweet stuff, then you're purposely, just basically setting yourself up for a breakfast, whether you're doing that consciously or not. All right, so let's see. Eggs is going to win that. Then we got French toast, oatmeal, porridge, and fast food. Yeah, I get either Rural Farms or McDonald's. I've been getting McDonald's a little more often in the morning. But I usually get Rural Farms or McDonald's in the morning. And then on the weekends now, I've been doing like the eggs and salsa. So, all right, let's do another breakfast thing. Ooh. This is what British people imagine when they hear biscuits and gravy. Okay, hold on. Now we just got something from Electron Box. Where did that go? I guess that was WhatsApp. Let me click that. No, well, I don't know what the hell I just clicked. Oh, I clicked those. No, not those. There. Oh, 404, not Electron Box. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not like fucking vanilla cookies and gravy syrup. Good lord. That's just because you're weird, not us. All right, let me see what this poll here. Breakfast dessert. And like I said, does that mean like you consciously or subconsciously eat the sweet stuff last? Or do you actively go for a second breakfast or actually yeah, let me do that. Second breakfast. Second breakfast would also include breakfast, dessert, or if you eat in that order, like I said, that you end up, that's basically you're going for dessert. So that would consider, I'd call that second breakfast. So second breakfast, no, second breakfast. I typically do a snacky second breakfast. Just snacks. Actual dessert. Leftovers from earlier. Yeah, your first breakfast. Snacks, I don't know, back. Same thing twice. Yeah, that's a pretty good option. Set of options, I should say. Yeah, no air biscuits. Well, actually, I mean, generally speaking, when I wake up, once you roll over and kind of move, it's just usually pretty good amount of air biscuit there. Yeah, we heard Trump there, Mr. Meerkat. He got shot in the ear. Like they were just close. So close to just getting that sorted out. The English breakfast that has the eggs and bacon of the American, plus baked beans, tomatoes, and mushrooms, is much more nutritious than an American breakfast. Baked beans and like toast thing I hear about, like that's actually not bad. I've had that. Um, I definitely recommend it. Oh, there's Electron Box. Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. That's not working. So there's one from Electron Box. Kitty with the rough selfie there. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, and then this. Which is pretty accurate. Definitely the next day. There's our meme for the week there. Thank you, Electron. Or here, I'll just while we're doing this, I'll just might as well do this. This is what 404. Whoa, this is what 404 sent. With what biscuit heads think of when they hear the term biscuits and gravy. Yeah, that's not quite it. Not quite it. Appreciate the effort, though. Definitely appreciate the effort. All right, so it's going to be hot as balls here next week. That's fun. That's your next meal there, Zap Sparky. Can someone get that prepped up for Zapped? I'm sure they are hungry. Although I will say, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they called that gravy. It looks more like maple syrup. American gravy ain't that fucking thin. American gravy, you cannot see what is underneath it. You just know that there is fucking awesomeness abound. Alright, now what? Hold on. All kinds of shit going on here. Yeah. Alright. Just Trump stuff. Tree gravy. Someone bloody random. Screw you all this food talk, and now I'm in the kitchen making pancakes. As you should be. What the fuck? As you should be. Full screen. Back. So this is, according to 404, this is what Europeans think American breakfasts look like. And I gotta tell you, that's pretty much it. I don't know if this is supposed to be a meme or a joke, but I mean, like, that's that's pretty accurate. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'd probably have a couple less feet. Nah. Well, there's 3 pieces of toast there, so I probably would have a little bit less bacon, but a bigger coffee. Um, and I'd prefer the pistol to be a little different. I kind of like revolvers, but you know. Oh, not enough gin. You know, I haven't had oh, what's the super awesome Bailey's? I haven't had Bailey's in my coffee in, well, 8 years. God, that was nice. That was nice on the weekend. Have a little Bailey's in your coffee when you wake up. But now I just get high, and that's fine too, because then I don't have to worry about like fucking getting dehydrated or having a hangover or just then drinking all day because hey, you already started. No, you said not enough gin, someone bloody random, but no, that actually made me think of fucking Bailey's. That was good. You can get some convenience stores have Bailey, like non-alcoholic Bailey's creamer. Um, like when you go in, you know, grab a coffee at the gas station with the, you know, the food stations and shit. I'll get that sometimes because that's non-alcoholic. It's pretty accurate in flavor though. It's pretty good. Pretty good. How many calories does that gun run you? Oh, probably about 50 a shot. Gravy with the 44. Just preferred beef gravy at that point. Yeah, is there anything else you're going to add to this? It would be just putting more gravy here, a little gravy over here. That's good. You don't put gravy on the toast. That's the important thing because you use the toast to sop up the leftover gravy. If need be, you can put some gravy here, but typically you want to avoid the wood as you don't want to stain the wood with the gravy. But you can still polish the barrel. It's okay. Or the receiver upper. You know, that's fine. Don't put gravy in your coffee. That's a no. No gravy in the coffee. That's never good. So lots of gravy here. Lots of gravy here. Gravy here, but not so much on the wood. Okay? So we're going to go with that. Sorry, if I'm flipping back and forth, it's because Here we go. I don't want to dox anyone. How Europeans think Americans eat breakfast. That's not really that accurate. How Americans actually that's it there. I think Ed. That's Ed. I think you have all those, don't you? Is Ed still here? He's probably still here. Ed probably has all that actually. The upper one is wrong because whoever's eating that breakfast in America does not own the gun next to it. They probably have never touched a gun in their life if they eat something that fancy. And the giveaway is the avocado. I don't know that gun owners ever eat avocado. Pretty sure that's a non-gun thing. Oh, what, you eat that for breakfast, Ed? Get the fuck out of here. Do you even know what an avocado is? And isn't that a crepe or a crepe or some crap right there? Like, isn't that a crepe? It looks like a napkin. I do like the AR though. That's nice. I think that looks like an olive setup. Odie green olive. It's a nice setup. The barrel needs to be like over here. That would be about good for me, not fucking here, but you know. Anyway. New skirt around the avocado. See? Telling you. Thank you, 404, for verifying that Europeans are generally correct. Like there's just no meme there. It's just like, yeah. Well, though there's the black coffee, and I do typically put a little bit of creamer in my coffee. Not much, not much. Only mushed avocado, says Redneck Atheist. What, like some guac? I mean, I can get the guac, but that's not a sliced avocado sitting next to a folded crepe. Oh yeah, let's see what's up with the breakfast poll here. Second breakfast, just snacks. Second breakfast, actual dessert. Okay. Leftovers from earlier, which is typically what I do, or I'll just have a snack, or I just have the same thing twice. Yeah. Like, I've done the same thing twice where, you know, there's no leftovers. You just got to make it again. I typically do that. Yeah, no, actually, yeah, they have been watching you, Ed. They have definitely been watching you. That's pretty good because that looks, yeah, that's like a McDonald's fucking ultra breakfast or whatever the hell they call it. With your weird looking sausage. That looks like somebody just cut off a cow dick and fucking slapped that on there. A rough looking English muffin and egg patty. That might be a pancake there. Some soda. We got something in the 8K variety. AR something, and is that a Remington? Is that a 700 there, Ed? That stuff all looks kind of familiar. That one's not mine. I don't hand a 1022. What is that AK? I need to learn more about AK variants as well. A Ruger 10. Oh, that's a Ruger. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to flip this back in a second, and then we'll see what's up with this poll. Yeah, the poll looks pretty solid there. Just snacks or the same thing. Make the same thing twice. Let me flip that back. AK variants are weird and a deep rabbit hole. All right. American lunch guns are a high-capacity automatic pistol for fending off the carjacking and street crime. Yeah, that's pretty much. Yeah, you wake up with a pistol. You go out with, basically a Mark 18. The Mark 14 EBR. Yeah, a good assault, a short assault rifle. Is good for going to lunch. Dinner's the pistol's the polite way to go to dinner. you know, you don't need your rifle laying across the table. And at the bar, you know, it kind of depends. Like, well, like late night, it kind of depends. Are you the stay-at-home person that's going to be sitting 300 yards out of town with a scope? Or are you going to be the guy that takes the Uzi into the nightclub? I mean, that's kind of different tastes for different people. Don't shoot bears. No, you shouldn't shoot bears. Bears are cool. The American dinner firearm is the assault rifle for returning fire from the drive-by shooting with starlight scopes, says Rifleman. Okay. Well, that may vary per region as well. Here's, ooh. A typical English breakfast we eat here every day. There's no fucking way you eat that shit every day. I've eaten a breakfast pretty similar to that. Is that like blood pudding discs there at the top? Is that what that is? I mean, what do we got here? We got some baked beans, we got some hash browns, we got sausages, mushrooms, looks like fried tomatoes, some bacon, looks like ham, 2 eggs, bunch of toast. I think that's blood pudding, pucks. Yep, coffee, and looks like a thing of milk or something. Black pudding, blood pudding, yeah. Oh, black pudding, yeah, blood pudding. Okay, same thing. Like I've eaten pretty much that same thing. I've just never had blood pudding, black pudding, whatever you want to call it. But now I've actually eaten a breakfast pretty fucking close to that back when I used to eat like big motherfucking breakfasts. It looks pretty like that's one of those times when I would eat mushrooms. Mushrooms I'm real picky with. Mushrooms in that mix of all the fandango holy shitness would be fucking fabulous. But yeah, I would definitely, there's something hidden in the egg. I can't tell. Looks like a watermark. But, no, I'd rock that breakfast. Well, right now that would be like breakfast, second breakfast, and probably the start of lunch. Yeah, that actually looks really good. Alright. All Ed has right now is pizza. Well, then you should probably eat some pizza. Pizza, pizza. Wait a minute.
Pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. Pizza, pizza. That's about it right there. Pizza, pizza. The Little Caesars guy.
Pizza, pizza. That's like most other people when they see pizza. Oh, there's grilled tomatoes on there as well. Yes, that does very much appear to be grilled tomatoes, which are fucking delicious. Love fucking making grilled tomatoes on just about anything. Did I read about the Lego heist? I did not read about a Lego heist. That sounds interesting. If you feed hens a lot of red pepper, they'll produce red yolks, says eFault. I think I've heard of something like that before. Yeah, I like tomatoes. If they're properly ripened tomatoes, they're really good on like a breakfast sandwich. But for anything dinner wise, I usually prefer them to be fried unless I'm having like, you know, a chicken salad sandwich or something like that. And then obviously you want them to be pretty raw, I would say. Scruff, my stepmom makes calico beans. This is many kinds of baked type beans with brown sugar, mustard, etc., and some ground beef, good enough to put on a bun. Calico beans. I've heard of something like that before. Police build Lego case after 4,000 stolen sets. What do you got here? Suspects would go to brick builders to exchange the stolen items for cash. Police in Oregon have recovered more than 4,000 stolen Lego sets valued over $200,000 in a massive bust following a 3-month investigation. Seizure happened on July 3rd at 12:30. Caught some douche nozzle there, and they got a whole shitload of stuff that the guy stole from Target, Fred Meyer, Barnes and Nobles, and Walmart. To help with the investigation. What a douche nozzle. Well, hopefully they get returned to where they go, and if not, they get donated to like kid stuff. God, they got busted though. That sucks. Alright, so second breakfast. Looks like we got it at Just Snacks and making the same thing twice. Alright. Fresh chicken corn for a deep orange yolk. Uh-huh. You can get all-day English breakfast in the UK. You can get all-day McDonald's breakfast in the US, biatch. Trying to talk shit to me, Pianoman. Some of them do. Most of them do. It's limited, but you can at least get an egg McMuffin all day long at just about all of them. Wish you could get a steak, egg, cheese bagel fucking all day long, but no, that's breakfast only. What's up, Craig? Did you go find some hot sauce? The news I saw showed, wait for it, an excavator like it. C2S is all about this excavator. Bishop! McMuffin. Whoop. Damn it, how did I do that? Scrufdog in space. An all-day McDonald's breakfast. Yes, Rob, actually most of them have all-day breakfast stuff. See, now I feel like I have to refill the phone. Because I hit the wrong... I've had a Dymo label for like, what, 3 years now? 2 years? Yeah, about 2 years. And I've taken it out of the box and went, man, this is going to be really useful. And then I put it back in the box. Like, I really need to label some shit around here. I can put a label on each cat. You know, just so they know who it's maybe if they have labels on, they won't have to sniff each other's butts so much. They'll be like, dude, can you just check my label? Yeah, it's me. All right, cool, thanks. Don't you hate when you get that one stuck piece in there? And you just gotta do what you gotta. There it is. There it is. There it is. Have I eaten anywhere where the food is cooked by a robot, such as Flippy? S Delta Mike. Not that I'm aware of. I feel like that's something that if that happened somewhere, they would make that known. So I would say not that I'm aware of, and probably just no. But I'd be more than willing to try. I mean, as long as it's cooked properly, like as in cooked, you know, you're not handing me raw chicken or something weird. Yeah, that's fine. I could teach my cats how to cook without getting fur and everything. I'd do that. I mean, all they'd ever fucking make is like tuna casserole, but I mean, as long as they make it right, that'd be cool. Alright, so let's do that again. Alright. Cheers, everybody. It's 7:52. So happy 7:52. Haggling. Is that a bird? Jack in the Box taco is heroin of fast food. I haven't had that. I don't think I don't know where Jack in the Boxes start, but I don't think there's any on this side of the states. C2S. I recapped my PlayStation 1 power supply. I got all done and then remembered I had a hot air station, but did it the hard way with a soldering iron. Yeah, I've done this. Sometimes it's nice just to hit it with an iron because, like, yeah. I mean, if it's surface mount, then yeah, you really want to do an iron, but or a hot air. But if it's like a lot of just regular pin mount stuff. Sometimes I prefer to do it, just touch everyone individually, just to make sure shit doesn't like fall out. Oh, is Vince UK out? No, if you're still here and you're leaving, sleep well. Yeah. Black Watcher over the weekend. Burgers. And food on the brain. It's getting close to 8 o'clock. It's Saturday. That's how this goes every week. Burglars broke through the wall of a toy store and stole dozens of Lego sets. Luckily, they left behind the 12,000 piece Lego Ultimate Collector Series wall hole repair set. Yes. Copyright strike. Shit. Alright. Have I fed the cats yet? Oh, you mean Pussies and Piano Outrageous? Yes, that was about an hour and a half ago. I did also leave some snacks for the outside cats. Let's see if the camera's working today. Or if it's logged in, because it's probably logged out, because that's what it does. Well, actually, if it's logged out, I got the phone here. It is logged out. Can I click that, click that, click that? Where'd the phone go? Phone is here. Type that number in. Keep me signed in for 30 days or longer. Oh, you fucking kidding? What do you mean it's the wrong code? Oh, it is. Asshole. The dick. Alright. 10 minutes ago, there was no one outside. Let's see if we can go live. Stupid cats keep shitting on my lawn. So, yeah, we are live and there's nobody out there. Alright. I'll keep an eye on that. Since the connection's working today. It looks like I might need to clean the lens. Can you show a Lego brick separator, please? Yes. Fine. How'd it go? Oh, wait. They were still on the tray. Hold on. Yeah, this shouldn't be left in the tray. So that would be this doohickey here. You can use this to push axles out and other pieces out. You can hook. You can take like a little tiny flat piece in the middle of a big flat piece. You take this side of it, like that underneath there. You go flat and you just kind of rock forward or like just kind of push back and kind of roll up and it'll pry pieces up. You can go underneath and get pieces. It's got a little skinny pry bar there for getting up in there. Like this is a fucking amazing thing from Lego. I now have like 2 of them, and I'm sure, well, probably 3, 4, 5, probably because these probably come with one as well. So yeah, I'll have multiple ones of these eventually, which would be awesome. Because I'm sure it could be possible to break them where they wear out or whatever, just from the prying. Oh yeah, definitely orange. I think most of them are orange, just so you don't lose them. Rob has a gray one. Guess we'll see what these come with, man. Like, I could see that come being gray because everything in there is gray, but then that would just be another reason to make it orange so you can find it amongst the pieces. If you get enough, you can make a cool looking saw blade thing. What do you mean, like stack them up, alternate each other? C2S all about that excavator. No snapping of fingernails. Oh, no, yeah, ow, Jesus. Yeah, an electron box. No, ow. Yeah, I've done that. On fucking Legos, yep. Waiting for you to turn the camera on to have someone laying on your porch staring creepily into the camera. Yeah, that's, I would, yeah. I'm kind of waiting for that too, because some of the people that walk through here lately are a little interesting. Yeah, you've never seen one of those, Patrick? Ah, they're cool. They're like, they come with the bigger, I guess, bigger or biggish. I'm not really sure what size they start coming in, like Lego sets, but they are super awesome for taking shit apart. And it just works in ways you would think, how the fuck, like, really? That just doink, and it just flops off. It's great. Black Watcher, the Lego separator tool came out in 2011, made in orange so it stands out amongst most Lego bricks. Okay. I always figured it was around longer than that. I smell food. The cat's cooking something? Good, is it? You guys making a tuna casserole? Oh, I'll have to check with them. Maybe some of the kitchen wafting through. How does it go with... I don't think that works on panties C2S. That or the excavator. I don't think that always work on panties either. Well, top of the hour. We'll work on this then. And we'll be hopping out of here soonish. I guess we'll go another, I don't know, 10 minutes. Then we'll call it a Saturday. Again, next week I'll be starting at regular Clive time, assuming Clive, he said he wouldn't be able to stream, and assuming that stays true, and I will be an hour and a half earlier than usual. So I'll be starting at normal Clive time, it looks like next week, so there's your heads up for that. But anyway, top of the hour toast. Cheers to everybody hanging out. Oh yeah, I forgot about the 2 boxes of merch I got back. I guess we'll stick with that next week. Maybe give a couple maybe re-give them away to someone in the US. And I guess I gotta email the other winner and be like, hey man, I got your shit back. And see if I can just send them something straight from Printify. Because then they'll know how to deal with all that dumb shit, I guess. Usually, like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot. I'll have to dig that email up. I haven't heard from them in a while. Like, I knew they had a ridiculous VAT sitting there, and I told them, hey, just let me know and I'll take care of it, but I never heard anything. I think they were, like, trying to fight it or something. Is Zane out? Well, Zane is out. Have a good one. Have a happy smoke break. C2S. Come on, that excavator would drop all the panties. Well, I mean, I guess it might, but hey, you never know. In some time, if as the channel goes on, we may just get another one of them and fucking build the excavator. You never know. But don't just hang in there, C2S. We'll see what we can do. At the very least, you'll be able to appreciate the sacrifice the excavator made to make a Johnny 5. And if there's no built-in system like in the Lego app or any easy like thing that's already built into it for the voice, I already got someone who was like already like, so what do you need? What do you need for the voice? Hey, we're gonna do this on Arduino, we're gonna do that and this, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. Let's build it first. Make sure it works. then we'll see about adding a voice box to them. Have I ever tried a Lego train set? I have not. I guess they actually do stuff. I guess that would be around the holidays thing. Do they show up Electron Box? I can voice crack. I'm like I'm 12. Johnny 5. No disassemble. No disassemble. No disassemble. Never. Okay. So anyway, play more ZX Spectrum games. I do keep meaning to play my Atari 2600 on a live stream again. Yeah, I should do that soon. Not on a Sunday, though. Well, maybe on a Sunday. Yeah, we'll see. Have you ever been in a train? I have been in, not in like a train, but I've been in like a metro subway kind of thing. But it wasn't actually a subway. It was like a subway style metro train thing that rides over top of the land. Well, on the land, as it were. Nightmare Before Christmas Lego train? Admiral Rascals? Is that an actual thing? Like, I'm gonna check, because that's a thing. Nightmare Before Christmas Lego train. Is that a mock, or is that an actual... there's an ideas. That's a mock there. A mock is like a unofficial Lego thing. There's a Lego ideas there. No, there's been people that have come up with like ways to make it, but no actual like set. Oh, that's just a train set. That's not Lego. Okay. Well, there's a Nightmare Before Christmas train set. It's not Lego. Just found that. It's $40. On Amazon. Nightmare Before Christmas Holiday Express train set. Besides that, now there's really not much besides some stuff people have kind of put together or have submitted to Lego for Lego ideas that apparently haven't gone through. That would be pretty good, though. A bum sex Congo. Don't think they have that either in Lego Mr. A Cake, but if I see one, we'll vote on it. I figure, if they, or, to kind of modify that, you don't necessarily need the Mongo Congo going on. It could be the day after the drugs have worn off and it turns into like Human Centipede Part 3. And, we could just go off and just have like a 2,000 piece and it's every piece is just, another part of the link in the Human Centipede. And then we could just have like a pile of steaks at one end and a pile of just fear at the other. Anyway. The Lego RV, would the Lego guy from the movie have to pump out the sewer tank? I would think etiquette would say you should pump and dump at like a station. Cause I can't imagine doing like warp 9 and running into a turd. Like having that turd smack like the windshield of like the Enterprise or something at warp 9. Like I think the glass would be fine, but the fucking mess. Oh my god. Hitting it, I mean, like, you see what happens to bird poop at 100 feet. You know what I mean? Like, terminal velocity on that is going to be, what, 40, 50 miles an hour? Maybe. Probably not. Probably closer to 20. But a piece of poop at warp 9 hitting the windshield, that is... I can't... I mean, I don't know that they make a pressure washer strong enough. I really don't. So yeah, I would say proper etiquette would be you pull into a station and you pump your tanks. I would hope that's what they would do, and they wouldn't. What was the fucking band that did that shit in the '90s? They blew a fucking tank over a bridge and they shit all over a bunch of people under them. Dave Matthews, yeah, don't Dave Matthews ban that shit in space? You know what I mean? Especially, I mean, what if you're going ludicrous speed? I mean, you could have gone plaid and then suddenly it's all brown. There's no more plaid. It's just brown. Worf would have to squeegee it off. Oh my god. He would be so angry. Lee Frohawk, they tested the Eurofighter cockpit by firing frozen chickens at it. Yeah, actually, Lee, I've heard that literally, yes, frozen chickens are part of aviation testing. Absolutely. That's been around for a little while from what I understand, and it is fucking hilarious when you see the videos of it. And you're just like, show me how that works again. Like, it's just fucking great just to see this frozen chicken just zing. Oh god. Warp 9 bird poop. Great band name, says Zap Sparky. Actually, you know what? That's not bad. Like, you can hold on to that. You can hold on to that. Oh, shit. Star Trekking across the universe. Rolls Royce have cannons to fire frozen chickens into test engines, too. Really? I guess frozen chickens are just good ammunition. Ed, can you work on a frozen chicken gun, please? Let's get that going. Like, I feel like maybe we can start a side business. We'll just call it like frozen chicken test. You just bring stuff and we just fire frozen chickens at it to see what happens, and you pay us. Sounds reasonable. Space guano. Ooh, not bad, Deltic Engine. That's pretty good. Space guano. All right. It is 8:10, so it is just about time for me to wrap it up. Go get something to eat, something small. Probably put a baked potato in. Get Gray Zone fired up. See how that's doing after all the tweaking. And get ready for tomorrow's Gray Zone stream at, what do I do then? 2:05. Yeah, 2:05. All right. Appreciate everyone hanging out. If you do gaming, we're doing Gray Zone again tomorrow. Hopefully have a new sweet fucking sniper shot thing working for you. Then Wednesday we will be back. Oh yeah, Wednesday we're going to vote on whatever we're doing. We always do like a fill-in thing. We'll vote on that Wednesday before the stream. It'll be a Rick and Morty thing or the fireworks thing. We got a couple choices, and then we'll vote on what we're actually doing next. Like, we have this here, but we have other things as well that we voted on and other things coming. So we actually need to vote on what we're doing next. So that'll be Wednesday. And then, of course, I'll be here Saturday early. I mean, I'll still obviously be here at 5:30, my normal start time. If you can't join until then, which is fine, do what you got to do. Take care of you first. So, be groovy to each other. Again, thank you, and thank you all for hanging out. Thank the Goofballs. Thank you to the channel supporters. Thank you for Tina for support from Spain and Delta Mike. And I will see you all next time. Be groovy to each other, and I am out of here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you.